Three. Well, what a fine day it is today. We have Solventis from France with us here at the Nobleshire, a progressive discussion at Progressive Rock Central. And bonjour. I hope I'm saying that right again. I have Sophie Perret. Did I say
Hey,
it right?
it's really hard. Even French people can't say it right, so that's okay. It's not even French.
Do it again.
Peire.
Peya.
Yes,
Is
good.
that right? So Sophie Peya, she composes the music, writes the lyrics, plays electric and acoustic guitar, piano, and bass. And then we also have Melody Marana. I said it right?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Who sings backing vocals, plays keyboards, acoustic guitars. And thank you both for coming today to talk with us about your brand new album, Alcyon. I hope that's right. All right. And so please describe the name Solventis. Sophie said it's a Latin word, so I'll let her tell us about that.
Yes, it's from two Latin citations, actually, Latin sayings. So it's verba ventis, and it means throw your word to the wind. And from si sole nihil, meaning like without sun, nothing exists. And I just put two words of each sentence and created a name.
What a great idea. That is awesome. And it sounds so nice. It flows. Yeah. And now that we know that, that's even better. Excellent. Um, and then describe to us and the term Alcyon. What does that mean? And you gave a beautiful description. It was inspired by visions of memories, though not from this lifetime, which is really cool. But let me have you, rather than me read this, go ahead and describe that because it was beautiful, and I think it's going to be even better when you say it.
Well, the name Alcyon, it's a name for a mythical bird from Greek mythology. And it's also one of the Pleiad stars. But yeah, I don't know why this one came to me, that this particular name, but it was the name for the experience that I had. And yeah, the whole album is based on, well, that happened one day. Actually, I had been with a friend who tattooed me in a ritual way. I have the tattoos, this one and
Oh,
two.
wow.
And the day after that, when I woke up, everything was like beautiful.
Wow.
The light was brighter than before, and I had memories of a place that I don't know and I've never been in this life, and I was very, very, very sad and missing someone. And I was completely high for like 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
Melody can
Wow.
tell you that because she was my friend by the time. And yeah, it was really intense. And I saw a lot of things, and I needed to like put it in my music to say it through the music is was the best way to describe this, because it's really hard to describe something like that in human words.
And that is the first song on the album. The title song is the first song on the album. And it was also the first single you released. And talk about that beautiful video. They did a music video for this. Tell us where that was filmed and how you put all that together, because it is amazing. It's going to be at the end of this interview. There's links to all of their videos, and please watch it. It is. But go ahead and let's hear her describe it.
Well, this particular video, it's I tried to like recompose this experience, and in it you can like see parts of I tried to recreate something that I saw in my visions, and some other parts of the video is like picturing me trying to understand what's happening and feeling it. So what happened with the video, it was Melody, who is a photographer. She lent me her camera. Thank you very much for that, actually. Yeah, because that's really precious. And I went to Corsica. It's an island in the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh
She
yeah.
sees, and there the landscapes are amazing. It's really beautiful. And I filmed some parts here. And not fun fact, the beautiful thing is the first day we shot, it was at a beach during sunset, and I was filming two friends of mine to picture the two persons I'm seeing in my visions. And on that day, those two people chose to, they got engaged on that
Oh
beach the
wow.
day we were filming. So it was like, so, so beautiful.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really,
Serendipity. I always say serendipity is incredible. Things just kind of happen. You just, yeah, you
yes,
can't plan them.
it was awesome. And after that, I had several, comment on dit plan? Sorry, I have a vocabulary problem. Several like shots. And we went back to the French mainland, and then there we filmed with Matthew. He's a friend of us, and he already did two videos for us previous this one, and we were like co-directing this one. And we went to the Côte Vermeille, so it's in the south of France, in the Mediterranean Sea too. And we filmed the human parts, most of the human parts of the video there. And also we reshot some parts that I did in Corsica because I'm not a pro, so I made some mistakes, and Matt wanted to do something better. So yeah.
And by the way, for those that remember their history, Corsica was the island that Napoleon was banished to or sent exile, and he described it as horrible. But from the pictures that you or the video, he was wrong. It's beautiful.
Actually, Napoleon was born in Corsica, and he
That's right.
was banished to the Elbe Island, which is near Corsica, so it's the same landscapes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
Sorry.
correcting. The history books are always, they generally say, like you say, Elb. You said it was Elb, right? I think I do remember that now. But most people won't know where Elb is, but can find Corsica. Yeah,
Yes, of
that's
course.
probably why they did that. Yeah, but good. Thank you. Um, Melody, anything you want to say about that, or we haven't given her a chance to talk?
I was only with them in south of France, but it was quite fun but exhausting. We had to wake up really early for sunrises, but it was beautiful. It was intense. It was really cool.
And
And
and I think if I remember correctly in the video, you get into the ocean. Is it warm?
it was warm, actually. It was in the summer, so it was a cool day.
Yeah.
I mean the water.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it was
Oh,
a
okay. Because you're Mediterranean, yeah. Um, okay. So yeah, because I had another friend who did a video. Hers was completely different. It was freezing.
yeah, I
But
know, and yeah, I had luck on that. It was quite nice to do it.
yep. All right. And one of the ways I found out about you guys was through a show you were doing for a band named Vague for Rent. And tell me about the relation you have with them because I think it's really close and you have similar, not exactly the same kind of music, but it's you both are fantastic. I have both of their albums and gonna be buying yours when I can get it across the ocean. But tell us about that relationship.
Well, I met them when I was a solo artist. Actually, it was Melody was not there yet, and we had a concert not together but at the same city. It was for the Fête de la Musique in France. On in June we have a festival for music. It's Music's Day, and so there are a lot of free concerts in the street for people to come and watch. And we were in Perpignan, so south of France, together, and we met there, but we didn't really connect at the time. And people started to in Toulouse, and they're from Toulouse too, our hometown.
Okay.
And so people started to ask us to play together because the music were like similar, or the vibe was, and we connected with them this way. And yeah, we became friends with them. Like
Definitely.
that.
And well, let's talk about that while we're talking about shows. Do you plan to, and I shouldn't say do you, it's already on your Facebook page. Tell us about the tour that you already have set up, and will they be playing? And well, just talk about the tour.
The tour we did together with them, or the tour we will do just us?
Well, both. Yeah, both.
Okay. Well, yeah, last year they released a new album, and so they went on tour and they took me with them. But I wasn't solo with it because we couldn't afford to have two people. It was and so yeah, it was really a nice time. And I bonded with Alcyon and Manon on during this tour, the two creators of Vectorant, actually.
Yes.
First. And yeah, it was really nice. Really nice experience.
The two of you singing together would be incredible because she's got a great voice. You have a beautiful voice. And the two of you together just, and did you get up on stage together? And
no, we did not.
Oh, you didn't?
The only time that we sang together with Alexia, it was on a Instagram reel actually, and we sang a song from Calendra. But we are planning to sing more songs with her in the future. So yeah, we'll see.
Well, good. And then talk about your tour now with, it looks like a pretty full schedule.
Well, it's going to be a French tour, so only in our land. And yeah, we'll be in 6 cities, I think. It was we're going to be in Nantes, Rennes, Paris.
That's going to be fun.
Yes, Clermont-Ferrand and Toulon, and then Switzerland. So it's like a tour of France only. And yeah, we hope to go to Europe soon enough, to go back to Europe soon enough. Yeah, I think it will happen. So yeah, well, it starts in a week, like next Sunday actually, and
Wow.
we cannot wait.
You're getting excited. Yeah, you can tell.
Yes.
And looks like you're doing a lot of rehearsals and things like that to get ready.
Yes, we do.
And will you do the whole album or just cuts from this and some of your solo stuff?
We will do the whole album except the song Folia, because the person I wrote it with can't be here, can't be with us on tour. And we added 2 or 3 songs that are from the previous albums, but we like reshaped them to match the vibe of the new one.
Excellent. All right. So let's start talking about the album. That first song, we talked a lot about the video, but tell us, and it sounds like that was really your sort of playing out of the experience that you had, the dream that you had. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, the title song?
Well, this song is speaking to the person that I miss. Actually, in my visions, I see someone, I miss someone that I don't know in this life, and I think I will never be able to meet this person. But yeah, so the song is trying to reach to this soul that I don't know, and saying how much it hurts, but also talking about the hope that we will meet one day, see each other again, but maybe not in this life, but in another one.
Okay. And then the second song, the one you just mentioned there, I'm going to give it a try. I know it's not going to sound good, but uh, today's Les Lumières. I know.
It is.
You say it. Yeah. It,
It's
I like getting the laughter from you, but go ahead. Yeah, you
no,
tell
because
me.
it's cute.
Yeah.
It's just really cute the way you say it. It
Well, and
sounds.
the thing is, the whole album is in French. I
Yeah,
think
sorry.
there may be one song I think he sings some English, but the whole album's in French,
Yeah,
or mostly French.
mostly French.
And I wrote in my review that even though it is in French, anyone can enjoy this, even if you don't speak French, because the music is beautiful, the way you sing is beautiful, and French. Who doesn't like French? I mean, just the sound of French, the French language is beautiful. But go ahead, talk. What does that title mean, and what is the story behind it?
It's called Toutes les lumières, and it means all the lights or every light. And it's speaking about this experience. It's speaking about the way I started to see the world after waking up, and that all the lights were really bright, and that I had a lot of. I was lucky to be here, and that everything seems beautiful. So that's another.
Okay. And then there's I'm going to try it again here, Folia, but I think you just said it differently. But go ahead.
I'm dealing with a French accent, but actually you said it wrong, right? So yeah, it's Folia, and it's this one is based. It's the chords from the Folie d'Espagne, Spanish folias, I think it's in English, and it's a renowned song, not song, but dance played in the Renaissance.
Oh,
Yeah, and
awesome.
I used the chords. I transposed it. Actually, it's not the chords that actually the right one, but almost. And it's so yeah, it's a song I love. I was inspired by the Folia from Vivaldi, so
Okay.
Italian composer from
Yes.
and so yeah, that's
Famous.
a song that I love. And so I wrote lyrics on that, and it's a lyric for someone that touched me, and that a beautiful person that went through hardship in his life, and it's a song of hope to tell him that it's going to be okay.
And who's playing the acoustic guitar? Is that you?
I am playing the acoustic
Yeah.
guitar, but you have another instrument. It's a sistre,
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't know how you say that in English. Sistra? I don't know. Sorry, I'm giving it a try, but I don't.
That's
And
okay.
it's an ancient instrument from Renaissance also, and so he plays the solos in the song with this instrument.
Excellent. I used to, well, I still like this band called Tea Party. They're from Canada. And one of the best shows, probably, it could probably be my favorite show of all time. Went in there to the theater, and you should try this because it really is cool. No lights at all candles. And he had, I don't know, thousands of candles all over the place. So it was lit by candlelight. And then and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he came out and he studies music from all over the world. He had instruments in back of him from all over the world. So when you mentioned this, Renaissance instrument, and he would bring each of these up, describe them to us, and play, some of his music with that. So yeah, the more you can do that, the better. We're not teaching it in schools anymore, at least over here. And anything you can do for kids to help them. I'm also a college teacher and believe in education. And yeah, keep introducing them to new instruments like that, and bring your volumes of knowledge and share that. And that's wonderful. That is wonderful. But try that all candlelit. It is amazing. I mean, and people like me, fans that go to those things, will never forget it. Have you ever tried that? Something like that, or
Candlelight, actually in France it's not allowed anymore because it's risky
oh,
for that. But
safety? Yeah,
we have like fake candles
yeah,
that we,
yeah.
but it's we have like 10 of them, so
Yeah,
it's not a
not
lot. But it would be a lot to carry with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
That's true.
we really like the candlelight too.
Yeah, it just was, like I say, probably one of my favorite concerts of all time. Just between that and then all the different instruments, I don't even remember. He had 20, 30, 40 different instruments
Oh
that he brought
wow.
up on stage. And yeah. Um, okay. And then this one is English. It burns. Let's talk about that. That I think that's English, right? I mean, looks like English to me. The claps and the drums are excellent. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, it's kind of, well, I think it's kind of like a fireside song you could sing with friends.
Yes, it is. The drums actually were made by my friend Florent, and he's the sound engineer that recorded the album, and we arranged the song together because for this album I had to reshape my music completely. I wanted to, but before it was very very acoustic, and on this one we have electric guitars, synth, and drums, and so he helped shape the sound, and he played the drums on several songs and the bass on Burns too. He played the bass, and I think it's one of my favorite parts of this song is the bass part. So yeah, I really like this one.
And there's a video that supports this as well that will be in the list of the YouTube videos I have at the end of this. And it's beautiful. Um, you had a lot of red. I remember the color red in the background, or which fits Burns perfectly. But go ahead. Do you want to talk a little bit more about the video, or?
Yeah, of course. We really loved making this video actually. It was made in Glasgow while we were on tour, and it was also made by Matt, our French Scottish now friend. Like, and yeah, so we went to a studio, and I really wanted to. Well, Bones is about the heart burning. It's about heartbreak. It's about the harsh feeling of love, but when it's unrequited or when it's toxic, like the burns of love. And I wanted to picture this and picture the pain and the burns, and make like a dreamy video also. And that's the first one in which melody appears, so that's really cool. So we made a wooden heart. Well, an artisan made a wooden heart for the video that was ignited. So we put fire behind it to make a flaming heart.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we had 4 hours to film that. Actually, it was a bit of a rush,
Yeah.
and we had a concert that night, but we did it.
Yeah.
And Matt, well, they are wonderful actually. So they did a really good job, and I wanted to to paint it red. It's not the color. It's not my color. Red is not my color. But this song was red. If you want to tell something about that, because you're
Yeah,
wearing it.
please. I feel bad for her because she hasn't had a chance to talk.
Oh, no, it's my fault.
No.
Yeah, it was really cool to be in video clip. It was my first time.
Yeah.
It was so cool, and it was quite frightening to hold the flaming heart. But it was so beautiful to see. I was like, okay, worth it. But yeah, I think the recording was really dreamy too. The color put us in the mood. It was strange but really cool.
Yeah, it was a cool experience. It
Yeah.
was like embodying something, and it was like we were a bit high,
Yeah.
while filming it. It was not like
And I think you said it was Glasgow, Scotland. And what was the weather like that day too? That can sometimes add into it.
the weather. Well, it was cool actually. When
Yeah.
we were here, the weather was like sunny, and it was special. It was not normal, they said, but during all of our European tour, even in Poland and Lithuania, everywhere it was sunny actually, and they said, well, that's not normal because it was in full winter, spring, but we have luck. We had luck on the tour.
So much luck.
Great, great. Yeah, you don't want to have to go through snow or flooding or any of that. No, definitely not. All right. We got that 10-minute warning, but I'm going to try to say this one. Namo Narayana.
Oh, Namo Narayana. Okay, this one
That
is
wasn't too bad. It wasn't
no,
too far.
it's not French actually. So
Oh.
it's Sanskrit.
Oh, okay.
It's from India, and
Yes.
it's a mantra saying everything is one actually, and that's what I learned from my experiment from these visions and everything. It's that even if I feel that I am missing someone, it is not really true. I am with this being, but I don't realize it because I am incarnated, and in the ultimate truth, everything is one. So you never like separated from anything. And this mantra says that.
Okay. Well, and since we just got done, I probably should have asked you that in the last question, but will you do more music videos for the rest of the album, or you pretty busy with the tour and that?
Well, we have another video that will be coming out, and we just released one live session that we did together, which Melody filmed me playing in my family forest, actually, in the
Oh,
forest.
wow.
And it's Toutes les Lumières, so the second song. And yeah, well, if we have the funds, we will do new videos, but at the moment it's like, okay, we will have enough money to do everything or not, so we'll see.
When will you release that one?
The yeah, no, we have another one that will be released next month, and the one in my family home was released last Friday.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Singing
All right.
play.
Well, I got to go look for that one and add it to the because I'm sure I don't have
No,
the
I did not I did not talk about that a lot. I just wanted to release it, but I didn't like advertise it. Sorry, I'm trying to speak better.
Is it on your YouTube channel? Or if not, please send it to me and I'll include it. Like I say, and there's a list at the end of both the review and once I get done with the interview, I'll put all of the YouTubes that I could find for you. But yeah, send that to me. And then the other one, you think that'll be a month or so?
Yeah, I think it will be in November.
November. Okay. All right. Um, okay, this one looks like it's probably going to be easy. Primavera. It almost looks Italian, but no, I'm sure it's French. But go ahead. How do you say it in France?
Primavera. It is Primavera. It is this one. Yeah.
And does it mean spring?
It did mean spring in the Middle Ages in France, and it means spring in Italian actually.
And in Spanish. Primavera is my wife is Hispanic and is from Ecuador, and so I do speak some Spanish. And yeah, that was just guessing. But go ahead.
Yeah, well,
You tell
yes.
us about it.
It's the song that the first one with the new sound actually. I composed it with my electric guitar, and it was the first one that I did compose with my electric guitar. It's a song about spring and renewal and leaving behind what you don't need anymore, and hoping like for summer and waiting for summer and the sun to shine again.
And there's a video for this one as well that I talked about with, and this one's filmed more in blue. Is that more your favorite color or?
It is our favorite color,
Yeah.
actually.
Me too.
Also,
And you could see. Yeah, me too. Um, I love the sea. And that's why I absolutely love those videos where you're by the ocean and things like that. Cause yeah, we live about 10, 15 minutes away from the bay. And
oh,
yeah. Excuse me. It's tough in winter to go over there because you're so used to the sunshine. And my wife and I'll sit out all day and just watch the waves and things. But yeah, what's your favorite thing to do in the summer, winter, fall, spring?
oh wow. Well, start.
Je pense que j'ai pas très bien compris.
C'est quoi que tu préfères faire en printemps, été, automne, hiver?
Oh, autumn. I will begin with autumn. Is cool season to compose, to be with myself, to think about what I want to say
Yeah.
to the world, to everyone. I don't know after.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Wow.
autumn is like it's a season that starts with inner. It's an inner season actually. It's inner life and yeah, composing or
Yeah.
drinking like pumpkin spice lattes.
See, now you have those over there too. That's excellent.
Now we have
Starbucks,
them. It's been like 2, but yeah, and
Starbucks made that worldwide then, I guess.
yeah, they did, but yeah, but we don't drink Starbucks because they like bad.
We don't either. We got a local place here that's even better. But yeah, but I do go and buy one of those a year because
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
gets.
of course, because it's we should do that too.
Well, they're
And
usually the first ones that do it, and then eventually everyone else does it. But what are some of your, while we're on that subject, what are some of your favorite foods? And because France is a place of wonderful treasures when
well,
it comes to.
we will disappoint you because like my favorite food is fries, actually.
Really?
And
Well, but they're French fries, right? But they're French fries. Do you
yeah,
remember do you remember George Bush's battle with the French fries?
yes.
Okay, they're laughing too hard. No, but I remember that where he was trying to say, no, we don't eat French fries over here. We eat American fries. I mean, Do you remember that? And how
No,
did
we
how did
can't
that
play.
how did that play over there? You don't remember that? I'm pretty sure it was Bush. It was
That's really
during
funny.
our president, George Bush, at the time. You don't remember that? They had this, I can't remember. I wish I could remember the whole thing now, but there was some sort of dispute with France. And so he said, we're not eating French fries anymore. We're eating American fries or something like that. But it was crazy. And then I think he boycotted French wine, and it was just,
Oh, wow.
it was stupid, and it didn't last long because it was an idiot thing to do anyway. But yeah,
And
Jesus.
we get along with you so well that yeah,